going to go get 3 Honda Civics and a CRV. The one Civic we're going to put together for Janessa's car. It's actually Jordan's old car. But got the trailer. I'm going to see how this goes. The downfall is that it's 9:24 right now. The Civics are here in town. But Dad's got someone to come and buy the Cummins today at noon. So we have to haul 4 cars by noon. So we're going to take your Civic, the white car. We're going to take it and just drop it off at the house. Okay. The other white Civic, we're going to load it up, drop it off at the house because they look the most presentable.
I don't have another one. I think it's got more Honda in.
This other one that your brother's buying.
It's got the steel front bumper.
Yeah, it's got like a fab front bumper on it. And it's,
oh yeah.
It's a Baja unit or.
Oh really?
Unit. Yeah. But anyway. But we're gonna go and pick these cars up, and maybe with a little luck, something will go really easy. The battery's dead. Well, the battery's junk on the winch. It's got a forklift. Yeah. Dad said he had a forklift that he can put the cars on the trailer with, so that'll be nice. If the trailer was like, what did we figure with the hatches? Like 4 foot longer?
Yeah.
We could do 2 cars at once. Dad wants us to strap the front wheels on one on the back of the trailer and let the rear wheels hang off the trailer and tow them that way. So this is one of the Civics Easton bought. We bought those 4 Civics, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
And this is one of them. It's lifted. What, like 2 inches or something? Is that what we figured out? Sad part is the car's a pretty clean car, realistically. The floor pans are solid on it. But we brought it home. Jordan and I unloaded it and it wouldn't start. And then, did you come over last night or did Easton do the distributor?
I did.
Jordan came over and they put a distributor in it and the thing fired right up. So Easton's just wanting to use it as a little play toy. And we're going to put a snow plow on it. It already had this bumper and the light bar, so we're going to put a snow plow on it just for him to mess around with. So on the plow Civic, we got the winch plate mounted. Yeah, the welds aren't the best, that's fine. I mean, don't look at the whole car if you're worried about the welds. I think it'll hold though. We got the wiring ran for the winch. Most of the wiring anyway. We're going to mount the light on this crossbar, I think, is where we're going to mount that light. I'm not sure yet. Got the winch. I just found some bolts for the winch. They should work. I'm hoping they're long enough anyway. If not, we'll have to look for some bolts. Thinking about, well, we're not 100% sure what we're going to do. Thinking about welding. We have the factory tow hooks off Dad's EF because we just did the traction bar setup on that car. So we have the factory tow hooks off that thing. So what we might do is weld them on here somehow and then unbolt this stuff and then slide that through there and then put the nuts on the outside. That way the plow can still pivot and everything else. I think we're going to maybe go off of this with the winch cable. We'll have to see. But that's where we are right now. So we're trying to get it figured out. Go. Okay. Okay. All right, so Easton Civic is pretty much done, wouldn't you say? Other than we got to figure out what's wrong with the winch. The winch worked when we took it off the trailer. We put it on the shelf, and now it's not working. So we're just undoing the ring and letting it fall. Jordan went ahead and we decided to back brace this thing a little bit, get some extra strength out of it. But then Jordan's not been home since yesterday. He stayed up at the shop all night last night, and this is what he's doing. Got the turbo set up, kind of mock. He's mocking it up. This is just like a universal pipe kit, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Do you got the oil return and the timing cover yet? When are you going home?
Probably in just a minute.
Do you want us to take you? You want to try to going home?
I'm sure that's how I'll do it.
Okay. So we need to get the snowblower home, but hopefully we won't need it because we'll have this. Hey, Easton, grab the measuring tape and measure how wide this is. I bet you this is probably about 24 inches. Over by your Uncle Jordan. So I'll show you what we got going on outside. Yeah. There's Jordan's SI. So, yeah. But Easton got this thing cleaned up. The sad part is I bet you this was a really nice car. We buffed the fender. Easton got the interior. Okay, I will. Easton got the interior kind of cleaned up. It was really nasty from sitting in an impound lot. Had all kinds of trash and stuff in it, but rear window's busted out.
The nastiest Civic.
He says the nastiest Civic. Hey, did you see I popped that dent out of the quarter panel a little bit?
Yeah.
Except for that part. But he buffed, you buffed this whole side, didn't you? Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. Huh? That's fine. That was over on your Uncle Jordan. What is it? No, that's about 32?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. We buffed out his headlights. They're horrible. Didn't even look like the headlights were on. So, we'll have to figure out what's wrong with that winch, but we're going to go ahead and get the hood shut and drop that air pressure. Huh? He's shown you a video of it before.
Well, that wasn't that bad.
There's a dirty girl for sure. Jordan's cutting the piping. But we're going to get heading home. plow our driveway and see what neighbors need their driveways plowed. And it'd be cool if you made enough money plowing this week or today that you could just go buy a winch. I don't know what's wrong with that winch. I said, I don't know what's wrong with that winch. It worked perfect when it's acting like it's got no power, but I think it's that conjunction box or control box or whatever it is. Now, right here, because, yeah, I think that's what's wrong with it. We're getting power to the box, power to the switches and everything else, but nothing coming out of that box. So, but anyway, as you see, Easton's money pit's just sitting. So is his other one. But we're going to get out of here. All right. So it's been a few days now. Here's the CRV we bought from when we bought 3 Honda Civics in the CRV. This thing's actually kind of clean inside. I mean, the interior's pretty decent, but it's got a lot of trash and stuff in it. It will run. We started it up on starting fluid, but I'm guessing the fuel pump's bad. I don't know how long it was sitting. This car here is actually kind of a shame. This was my brother Jordan's car. He sold it to his friend Chris, which is now my ex-wife's boyfriend. And he had the car because he blew the motor up. It's got I think it's LS VTEC, or it was an LS VTEC. Tranny and stuff's still in it. The block's still in it. The bottom end is. He yanked the head off of it. But he had the car sitting over at his friend's house for a long time, as you could tell by the green stuff all over it. And let's see, when was last year? It was 18. Okay. So his friends ended up having the car towed, and Chris couldn't find out where the car was or anything, and we were over at this impound lot, and there it sat. So it kind of worked out good because the car's still in Chris's name. So Chris is going to get a title, and well, him and my ex-wife were going to buy it for my daughter, but I don't know what happened. So me and my daughter bought it. I loaned her some money. She didn't have enough money to buy it from the impound lot, so I bought it, or I gave her money for it, so she could get it, because this car is really, really clean car. The interior's pretty clean on it. It's not all beat up and tore up or anything like that. The headliner and sun visors are crazy in this car. Actually, let's see. I think it is an LS VTEC, or it was an LS VTEC. No, I lied. It was a V20. It was a V20 VTEC. But so we're going to get a motor for it and get it back together for her. Dad bought this. It's got a good V20 in it. I don't know what his plan is with it. It was cheap, so he bought it as well. And then this is the one that Easton bought. It was already lifted, already had the bumper. It's got like spacers on it. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, got like aluminum spacers on it. This car's pretty clean too. It's just kind of beat up, but as far as rust goes, it's not that bad. The floor pans are really good in this car. Here in Ohio, we've been running into issues with the rear floor pans rusting out, where the seat pan and the floor pan meet, and there's seam sealer there. But tire's flat. But this is the one that he made a winch on, and everything else fell. There, he made a snow plow on, and we put the plow on it. Me and Jordan put the plow on it, and got the winch on it, and light bar back on it. And then we got an EF. The EF, I've never seen a car rust out as bad as the EF. It's out of the shop. Dad bought that just for parts. He needed some interior parts for the black EF SI, so he picked it up. But the EF is horrible. This thing's junk. The rear subframe's rusted out. The floor pan's rusted out. So we'll probably just yank the motor out of it and might keep the rear diff because it's all-wheel drive. But those are the cars we bought. So I'm going to go back inside. It's freezing cold here. It's only like 12 degrees here in Ohio. But I'll get you some more videos. That thing there, Janessa has all kinds of parts for it that she was going to put on her car. But since we got her that car, the deal is that she's going to give Kasia, my other daughter, her black Civic. Because that's Kasia's bug. It's got 80,000 miles, 84,000 miles on it. But Kasia wants a Civic. So we're going to sell the bug. And then Kasia will have Janessa's black four-door. Janessa will have that car. So she's got a bunch of work to do to that car. So thanks for watching.